Hi, I'm Sofie. Today I'm gonna do solo camping in the Danish forest. This is just my second time doing solo camping, so I'm a little bit nervous, but I hope it will be good, and I hope you will follow my adventure. It's such a beautiful day. The sun is shining and it's warm. We have summer right around the corner. So I'm walking out here in a Danish forest. This is one of the forest areas in Denmark where it's actually allowed to just set up your tent. I think anywhere you want within this area. There is this rule. The rule is called the 1, 2, 3 rule, and it means that you can stay one night, maximum 2 tents together in a group, and the tents can be maximum 3-person tents. So if you follow this rule, then you're allowed to tent camp in this specific forest area. I think it's a great rule, and I've actually just learned about it recently, so I'm excited to test it out. So right now I'm just walking on this path in the forest. I'm not really sure what my plan is. As I said, I can just put up my tent wherever I want, but I actually found a more like real campsite. I think it's a bit further down this road, where there's also a fireplace, so there it's allowed to make a campfire. But at the same time it could also be fun to just go in there to the bushes and trees and just find a suitable spot for the tent. I think I'll just walk a bit further and check out that fireplace and the camp spot. I think I found the fireplace. As you can see, there is a sign here that says it's allowed to make a fire and it's allowed to camp. Let's go check it out. Such a nice little spot. Perfect for just one tent. And someone has left behind a lot of wood. That's very kind. The campsite here with the fireplace is super cozy. But I just arrived in the forest. I've only walked for, I don't know, half an hour or something. So I kind of want to investigate a bit more. So I think I'll keep on walking and then I can always come back here. I will try to walk outside the official path, go a bit deeper into the forest. I think that there's a small lake here in the forest, so I'll try to see if I can find that. Maybe that would be a beautiful camping spot. So as I said, this is just my second time during solo camping. I'm still a bit nervous about it. Not sure why, because what could happen? There are no wild animals in Denmark, or I think we have, or I know we have a couple of wolves, but I'm not worried about that. I don't know why it's making me anxious to sleep alone in a tent. It just does. But yeah, I know that nothing will happen, so I'm also very excited to do it. I just saw a deer jumping through the forest in there. So sweet. I don't think I managed to catch it, but very cute. I think we have another fireplace here. Yes, and even a table. It's right at that small lake I was mentioning earlier. Very cozy. It would be a nice place to camp, but it's very near the road, so I can hear a lot of cars. There's even a swing over here someone has made. How nice. But yeah, you can definitely hear the cars close by. Not what I was looking for. I think I will walk a bit further. Now I have been walking around for quite some time, so I think it's time that I find a spot to camp. It's getting later and later, and I've also brought a fun little project that I'm gonna do, and I need to do that before I cook dinner. So yeah, time to find a spot. Maybe I will go this way. I found something. Wonder what it is. Is it like a safe that has been opened? Maybe someone has stolen it, brought it out here, opened it, and only found some moisturizing. I think I found a homemade shelter over here. Someone has built. I want to check it out, but I'm also afraid if someone is there. Whoa! I don't want to interrupt. This is so cool. Look at this homemade shelter. Wow. I love it. Must be so cozy to sleep here and cook dinner over the fire. So cool. So I think I will find a spot a bit further away. I don't want to risk anyone coming here for the night and then I'm just right over here. But so cool to find this. There are a whole lot of these edible plants. In Danish we just call them forest acids, directly translated, because they are a bit sour in the flavor. Maybe I could pick some to use for my dinner. I think it could be good for what I have prepared. Maybe over here could be a nice spot to set up the tent. I think it's quite far away from the paths or the trails, and there are a lot of trees surrounding it to kind of hide me. The only downside is that there is some water down here, so it's probably mosquito heaven. And I didn't bring any mosquito spray. I think this could be nice. A good camp spot for the night. I will just put down my backpack and then just take a quick walk to just kind of investigate the area and see if I still feel comfortable staying here. I have investigated the area and it looks really good. So I will put up my tent right here. The tent is set up on my camp spot for the night. I'm really annoyed with myself that I didn't bring any mosquito spray. There are so many of them. So they will probably eat me alive during the night. Now I have put in my sleeping pad and my sleeping bag. So I'm all set up with the sleeping system. Let's have a look. This is gonna be so cozy. I just found a much nicer spot right here, like 20 meters from where I put up the tent. And I feel that there are a bit less mosquitoes over there. So I think I will just try and move the tent without packing it all the way down. Yeah, let's see if I can manage. I managed to move the tent to this spot. I think it's nicer, it's more open. You can see the sky from here. I think this will be better. I have brought a little project that I'm gonna do. I got this piece of wood and I'm planning to make a small cutting board. So the plan is to make a cutting board that will fit into my container here. So I already made a cut at home with my tiny saw that could only cut until here. So now I will try and break it with my knife. Let's see the size. It's quite small. I think here. I thought this would be so easy because of the wood is running in this direction. So I figured it would just kind of break. Or maybe I'm just not strong enough. I need to find something that's suitable as a hammer. It looks as if that this project is not working out as I hoped, but I will just bring it back home and find a saw, cut it down here and bring it next time. I'm seriously considering packing the tent up and walking back to that first spot that had the fireplace to just make a fire to get rid of some of these mosquitoes. They're everywhere and they're like sitting on me every other second, and I'm going mad, I feel. But also it's like 7:30 and I'm hungry, so yeah, what to do? I packed everything up and now I'm gonna walk over to the other campsite where I really hope that there are less mosquitoes, because we have some water right down here, so I'm thinking that's causing the mosquitoes. And the other place is closer to the road. It's like just at the edge of this forest. So I hope it will be better, because I am feeling like I'm going crazy over all this buzzing around my head. Now I'm just hoping that there are no one else at that other camp spot. That would be typical. I think it's free. Yes, how nice. Now I just quickly, I'm gonna set up the tent again, and then I will cook some dinner. I put the tent up again, and I realized that there are also some mosquitoes here, but I feel it is not as many as on the first spot. So now I'm gonna cook some dinner, because I am really hungry now. So for dinner today, I am making a ramen soup, my own type of ramen soup. So I brought some different things from home. I bought some ginger and garlic and an onion, some spring onions and some noodles, and then I also brought some mushrooms and some miso paste. Before I left home, I just boiled an egg that I'm gonna add in my ramen. So now I just need to chop everything up. I just put my egg into some soy sauce, and I'm gonna let it sit here for like 10 minutes or so until the soup is ready. I just realized that I forgot to bring a spoon or a fork or anything. Yeah, I feel like this is the trip where everything just goes wrong. Bit frustrating. But I found this stick and I broke it into half. So I'm thinking maybe I can just make some chopsticks real quick. here we go. One set of homemade chopsticks. Let's see how it is. My ramen soup eaten with the homemade chopsticks. It tastes very good. Now I finished my dinner and I think I will just jump into the tent. I feel like this trip has just been unlucky since the beginning. I actually started off by missing my train stop, so it took me 1 hour more to get here than planned. And then I've just been eaten by mosquitoes, which is just making me crazy and really affecting my mood, I can feel. And then my cutting board project didn't turn out as I hoped, and yeah, I forgot a spoon. A lot of unlucky things, but luckily I just do this for fun, so really it doesn't matter. With all these things happening, I've actually forgot to think about that I'm alone out here, so I haven't been nervous at all. I'll jump into the tent now. Now I'm in the tent, lying in my sleeping bag, and I think I will just maybe watch a TV show before I go to sleep. Good night. Good morning. I have slept alone in my tent. It was good, but yesterday evening when I was trying to sleep, there were just so many sounds outside of, probably just all the animals. But it's just crazy how I, in my head, can create all these scary images of what it could be. Maybe I've been watching too many scary movies, because it is just the forest and the animals making noises. Nothing happened. I just made some coffee, still in the sleeping bag. I'll just sit here for a little bit before I will pack up and head home. I actually also brought some breakfast to make oatmeal, but I only have this much water left, so I think I'll just have breakfast at home. I went with the coffee instead of the breakfast. Everything is packed up and it's time to head to the bus stop. It's like a 40-minute walk through the forest, so that will be nice. If it wasn't for the mosquitoes, I feel this would be the perfect forest to camp in. I really like that you're just able to put your tent up wherever you want. I would love to come back here, so if anyone has good tips on how to avoid mosquitoes, then please write a comment. I made it to the bus stop. Thanks for watching. If you like my camping videos, please help to like and subscribe to my channel. I will post new videos soon.